Hello, precious souls. Welcome to Infinite Union. I'm Aura, and this is a podcast on twin flames. For more videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, this is one of those, $1,000,000 questions maybe. Depends on who's listening and what stage you're at in your twin flame journey, but this definitely kind of gets tossed around in the twin flame community. And, whether it gets tossed around on YouTube, that doesn't really matter. But this is, one of those questions that, we can talk about this question a little bit, break it down. I can throw some perceptions out there on, who's ever listening. But, karmic partners, and, like I had said in one of my previous videos, karmic partners really do get confused with twin flames sometimes, and at some point in our lives, because we are all human beings and we all have this drive, on a soulful level, and it's actually in our genes to kind of procreate on the planet. And, and sometimes that'll happen with our karmic partners, believe it or not. And so, going back to this question, sometimes at some point we believe that this person is the love of our life, but when in fact they had a list of all of these things that, lined up as our karmic partner. So, we'll attract these energies and will participate in some of this energy without really realizing it. So it's kind of innocently participating without really kind of understanding what a karmic partner is. So, grasping that aspect where, they'll have children, will want to settle down with this person, will want to get married, settle down and all of that. And, after the fact, it's like, you really weren't the love of my life. You were somebody that I don't really match with. So it's actually in the same sense saying, we got married with this person. We thought that they really were the love of our life, but when in reality, the universe, the divine, has basically set you up to basically realign you with your twin flame. And that's kind of how it works. So if you had a child with your karmic partner, you had a child with a karmic partner to realign you back to your twin flame. But also, the child can actually play a role in the twin flame journey, whether it is to kind of reunite the two of you back together. There is some positive aspect to this. So, not everything is negative. And this also goes along the lines of, twin flames as well. I want to throw this out there too. Twin flames do not, in any way, shape, or form, they do not have this whole romantic, perfect relationship aspect of it. So you have to really understand that, especially as we were talking about this in this podcast, because bottom line, twin flames have this whole unconditional loving aspect to it. And it's a love that is deeper than you've ever known, deeper than being with a karmic partner or even a soulmate. And, these contracts, they will go on until it's time for the contract to end. So, we are so much more than just beings who, get married and have kids and all of that. And it's so much more than, we need to reunite with our twin flame in order to feel this type of love, in order to prosper and in order to gain so much. No, it's so much more than that. Because what you don't realize is that you are so much stronger than you've ever known. You are so much capable of what you thought that you were never capable capable of. And even when you feel like, well, I'm never going to reunite with my twin flame and this and that, and, da 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 da, you have to think about it this way. You're defeated, you're in the dark. Where there's dark, there is always going to be light somewhere. You cannot have dark without light, just like you cannot have yin without yang, right? So, and that even goes the same with the twin flames. So, they're always going to be there. They're always going to be part of you in the same sense. So, and I know I'm getting off topic just a little bit, but what I'm really trying to say is during this podcast is that when you have children in this, we're going to call these karmic partners a 3D relationship, because twin flames don't even compare to that. And that's what you need to understand. They play a role. Even the children play a role in this connection, because it isn't just an ordinary connection. It isn't the same, because you are the same soulful energies basically in two different bodies. And it's literally not like anything you have ever known before. So keep that in mind. It is a pure, unconditional love, and that's really all you need to know. So, if a twin flame has children with a karmic partner, then, that twin flame probably had to, experience that in order to, it's karmic debt, basically. So in order to kind of relieve that contract, and, both twin flames will have karmic debt that they will release, and they will go through on this journey. So, and that's separate from the twin flame journey. So it's kind of like I don't really want to say like paying your dues before coming back together, but in the same sense, yes and no. But just understand that it is all part of the journey. It is all part of reuniting with your twin flame. It is all part of that aspect. And children will always be blessings from up above. They can bring twin flames together in the most beautiful and unexpected ways, which can also be part of this journey. So if a twin flame has children with a karmic partner, more than likely they are playing a part on this journey. So don't worry, because the divine is supporting this union and very much assisting twin flames on this journey as well. And it may not feel like that. It actually may not. But just understand that the divine is always supporting on this journey. So I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. Until next time, I'm Aura, and this is Infinite Union.